There are no shortcuts in life, no easy ways out. If you want to take the easy road, I can guarantee you it's longer and more painful than the hard one. I know. I've lived it. I have made choices in life to sometimes take the easy road, but those choices never led to fulfillment. The positive things in my life always came when I faced the big challenges. I joined the Navy. Even in the Navy, I took the hard path and went into the Navy SEAL. I earned the honor of leading a team there. I learned a few lessons in the process, and I tested those lessons in combat, and I won every single time. The best lesson I learned was that anyone who wants to achieve a goal has to walk a hard path, the path that leads to success. You're no different. It won't be easy. You may have to sacrifice everything, but you can do it. To achieve your goals, I'll share the 3 key principles I learned. The first principle is that discipline equals freedom. It's not a contradiction. They are the same. Does discipline seem like the opposite of freedom to you? But actually, discipline is the way to freedom. Discipline is the one in charge of your daily actions. Discipline beats all the excuses that lead to your defeat. Some people think motivation is the driving force for achieving goals, but motivation is just an emotion. Emotions, like other feelings, change quickly. When you have to face a tough challenge, you can't rely on motivation alone. You can trust discipline, because discipline is the command you give to yourself. You may not be able to exercise every day on motivation, but you can with discipline. You can't finish a project by pulling an all-nighter on motivation, but you can with discipline. You can't get out of bed every morning on motivation, but you can with discipline. If you make discipline a part of your everyday life will improve greatly. The second principle is to be humble. In life, there are things you have to do, even if you don't want to. These are the things that hurt your ego. Do you know what the first thing I did when I reported to my SEAL team? After completing basic SEAL training, it was cleaning the toilets. Despite having completed the toughest training in the world, despite becoming an elite Special Forces soldier, my first mission on the SEAL team was cleaning the toilets. It wasn't a glorious task, but guess what? I did it. I did my best to the best of my ability. And I took pride in doing a good job. And that attitude was recognized. People saw that I cared about cleaning toilets and thought I would do well in any important mission. And sure enough, I was soon given an important mission. And what opened that door was humility. Being humble does not mean giving up confidence. You should certainly believe that you are capable. But don't let your confidence turn into arrogance. Maintain your confidence but be humble. The third and final principle is to take responsibility for everything. I call this extreme ownership. The best leaders and soldiers in the military show extreme ownership in everything they do, not just limited to their mission, but for every challenge and obstacle they encounter during the mission. If something goes wrong, they never blame others. They don't make any excuses and exert ownership over the issue and overcome it. You too can have this attitude, not just at work, but in your life as well. Let others blame their parents, the world, and the system. Let the weak complain that the world is unfair. You are the leader of your life. Exert extreme ownership over everything in life. Be disciplined in all matters, and do not rely on fickle motivation. Be humble and willingly do the things that must be done. Take extreme ownership of your life and everything in it. And choose the hard road, the road that requires responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. There is freedom on that road, won through discipline, humility, and ownership. If you follow these three principles, nothing in the world can stop you.